If you were so happy being child free, you wouldn't talk about it. You wouldn't make videos about it. You would just go on and live your child free life. Actually, no. No, I wouldn't. I would shout it from the rooftops, like I've been doing for the last, almost a year now, right? So, if I looked to you and said, oh, you posted your wedding anniversary. If you were really truly happy about your wedding anniversary, you wouldn't post it. If you were really happy about little Timmy's first poop, you wouldn't have posted it. If you were really happy about your kids taking their first steps, or your sister graduating from college, or you graduating from college, if you were really happy about those things, you wouldn't post about them. What are you doing? Right? It's the same concept. It's hard for a lot of y'all to grasp the idea that a lot of child-free women are actually happy in our choice to be child-free. It's part of the reason why we talk about it. Because we're excited about it. We're proud of it. We're proud of the fact that we didn't let our friends and family and societal norms okie doke us into a job that you don't get paid for, that you never get a break from, right? We don't want that job. And furthermore, the number one reason why child-free content creators exist is because we want to show other women out there who are on the fence or unsure if they want kids that there's a choice that you can have. You don't have to have kids if you don't want to. If you don't like that as a parent or a would-be parent, that's too goddamn bad. There's nothing you can do about it. We're going to keep talking about it. And like I tell all of y'all, damn near on a daily basis, if you come across child-free content, all you got to do is swipe away, click not interested if you're on YouTube. I don't know what it is on TikTok. I think you just have to keep scrolling or not. Maybe there is a button that you push that says not interested or whatever. But don't comment on it. Don't engage, right? And then they'll stop sending you this stuff. It'll stop being on your For You page. A lot of stuff will come up on your For You page all day, every day that you don't like, you don't agree with, you hate, you're not interested in, whatever it is. And you keep scrolling by with that stuff. But why do y'all take the time to stop on child-free content and actually take the time to comment on something that you hate, apparently, or don't agree with, or don't like, or whatever? Why? Why do you do that? Because to me, it's nothing more than hit dogs hollering. Because see, the parents that are happy in their parenthood, they don't give two shits about what child-free people are doing, because they're out minding their own business and living their best lives and enjoying motherhood and fatherhood. That's what they're doing. And typically when they do come to comment on child-free spaces, they're coming in support of us. They actually support what women decide to do with their own bodies, right? The ones who have negative things to say, like, oh, if you were really happy, you wouldn't be doing it. Oh, you're miserable. Oh, you're going to die alone with your cats. Oh, you're going to regret your decision. Y'all are doing that because you need to find a reason to cope with your choice. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm a child-free content creator. If you don't like it, that's too bad. But all I can tell you to do is keep scrolling. It's not hard. I come across stuff all day, every day. People make videos about me all day, every day that I don't watch. People mention me in things. Like 99% of the time when my name is mentioned, I don't watch it. I don't even click on it to see what it is. Why? Because I don't care. I'm not interested, right? People, the only way you're going to get me to see something 9 times out of 10 is to send it to my inbox. And even in those cases, I'll click on it. I'll click off within like the first 5 to 7 seconds. I'm not interested, right? You will never see me commenting on somebody's stuff, especially if it's their platform, right? And arguing back and forth with them about their choice or how they feel about all women or whatever. I don't care. The only time you will ever see me in a mommy space typically is if I'm in support of whatever they're talking about, or if I'm using it to gouge content for my own platform. I'm just being honest. Sometimes I'll go over to the Reddit regretful mother thread just to get content. I'm not going to go over there and argue with anybody. I don't even want anybody to know I was there. I pop in, find an interesting topic that I come across, and I dip out. I'm not commenting. I'm not arguing with nobody. I don't know why y'all don't know how to do that shit. And I'm just keeping it a buck, right? So, if you don't like child-free content, Don't engage with it. Don't comment. Don't like. Don't dislike. Don't do anything. Just keep scrolling. That's all you got to do. I don't think it's that hard. Have a nice day. So I appreciate the compliment, and I get compliments like this every day, right? Don't you want to pass your jeans on? You're so pretty. Oh, you have beautiful kids, right? I appreciate it. I do. To all the people who say this to me, I appreciate it. But with all due respect, my looks don't mean shit in comparison to the type of world that we live in and the ways in which the world is getting worse, right? So I don't care about this stuff. Y'all care about this. Now, it's not to say that I don't care about how I look when I walk out the door. I've always taken pride in how I carry myself. But the only reason for that is because I'm playing the game, right? When I go to a job interview, I have to present a certain way so I can get hired. People tend to treat you better when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you look good. You know, it's all playing the game. But in all actuality, I don't actually give a fuck about this because my looks is not going to negate what my child would go through in this world, right? Racism, discrimination, smexism, capitalism, inflation, right? All of the bullying, you know, colorism, depending on what shade they come out to be, as far as skin tone, right? There's all these isms that I would be more worried about. My daughter will probably not have rights over her own body by the time she's a teenager or an adult or whatever, right? I'm worried about those things, and y'all are worried about looks, and it couldn't be more cringe at this point. Y'all care more about looks than I do, right? And this is coming from somebody who people say, what I would say, hit the genetic lottery, or who have had pretty privilege for pretty much my entire life. It's coming from me, and I don't give a fuck. I'm telling y'all that right now. Y'all ain't figured that out yet? I don't care about none of this. People are like, why aren't you modeling? You're beautiful. I used to model. I can start back modeling tomorrow if I want to. Don't really feel like it, right? I don't know if I want to. I think about it, but I don't really want to. I don't care about this stuff, right? I could be one of those 70-year-old women who looks good for her age, or I could be one of those 70-year-old women when people see me, they're like, oh my God, what the fuck happened to her, right? Either way, I don't give a damn. I really don't. Y'all are worried about looks, and I'm worried about the future of children and why I don't want to bring them here, because I know what they're going to face. That's bigger fish to fry. Looks fade, beauty fades. We all know this, right? Well, some people, right? But I'm definitely not going to be one of those women that go get plastic surgery and Botox and all this other crap. I don't care enough about it to get that. And the older and less attractive you look, probably, the more men will just like not pay you any attention. And if y'all have been following me long enough, y'all know I live for that. I live for men not paying me any attention. I don't want to be, my answer's going to be no anyways. So it's kind of pointless in that. But that's just to give y'all something to think about. I don't actually care about what my future kids will look like. Who gives a shit, right? I'm not bringing them here, and that's the best thing I can do for them, and that's the best way for me to show that I love them, by not fucking bringing them here